All right. Wow. Okay, so you heard from him, right? Let me just put this on. All right. Okay, so did you see that it is possible? It is possible to make what income. You know, when you want to do a business, you want to make a quick income. Can you hear me, guys?
Can.
Okay. Yeah, right. Okay. So you want to make quick. Now, we are not in an era that I cannot come and tell you that, hey, come, join us, work for 10 years, and one day maybe you can make it. I think our era doesn't allow that. We all have families to feed. We have mouths to feed. We cannot wait for 10 years. So what you want is something that is feasible, that you can really make some good income right now. But at the same time, that question always there. How long can I do this? Do I need to run this for 3 years? Then I need to look for another business to do. How many of you you're fed up of this kind of life? Tell me, put me in the chat box there. You join the business. Why? Because you want to make some quick money, and then you want to grab and run. Then you go and do another business again. Then you go and run another business again. Just like a project. You're just only doing a project for a period of time only. Make some money. How many of you are tired of that already? How many of you really wanted to build something that is long term? You see, Kangen Water allows that. First, you come in, you make some good money first, but as you are doing this, you want to help other people to become successful, and that is the reason why you can build yourself to be to make passive income. Now, my job right now here is this is the last part. I'm going to share with you who are the people that who we are through Health 9.5 International. And this question is there. How many of those that have made it already? I mean, my friend, when you come here to our talk, you don't want to just listen to the speakers, how much money that they make, you know. Every time you go to a seminar, of course, you hear those people speaking, of course, they make some money, right? But I'm sure that this is not the only thing that is in your mind. In your mind, it's like this. Hey, how many people made it? Is it true? But how many people can make it? You know, okay, don't tell me about the millions. What about hundreds of thousands? What about in thousands? How many people has made it? Now, my job is to give you a background of us to True 9.5, our friends here, and I'm going to show you who they are. All right, just let me get ready first, okay? Let me go to the slide share screen. I'm going to show you some photos. I'm going to tell you who they are. Now, so True 9.5 is a group of distributors who come together. I'm here, but have you seen my boss Gu? Do you see my boss Gu? You know who is my boss Gu here? My boss Neo. My boss Neo, okay, the lady in the middle, there's Lisa, there's my partner, okay. Of course, there is Mr. Oshiro and Mrs. Oshiro. Now, these are the ceremonies that we achieved. This is back in 2017. Those are the when we naik pangkat. Those are the one-time commissions, one-time of ang pao that the company gives when you rank up. Now, Nick has just tell you a little bit, touch a little bit on it. 6A is only a start. 6A is by the time you become a 6A, you will look at if you look at your commissions from day one until the day you become 6A, the total commission is about 300,000. Yeah. Okay. You ask someone who just recently become 6A, ask them how much they have earned. I tell you, it's about 300,000. This number is quite correct. Okay. So that is the total amount that you earn from day one until the day that you become 6A. So it can be in it can be in 2 years, it can be 1 year, but it can also happen in 8 months, it can happen in 6 months. And for some of these people that you see, they actually did it in 5 months or 4 months or even faster. Okay, but that is not the end. 6A is just a start. So when you help 2 other people become 6A, you become 6A2. When you help 2 people become 6A2, you become a 6A2-2. When you help 2 other people become 2-2, you become a 2-3. and you help 2 people become 2-3, you become 2-4. So when you look at 2-4, that means they have already helped at least 2 persons become 2-3. Okay, so that is a nutshell. So every time when you go up, you are 6A, you go on stage and receive 3,000 USD. 6A2, 6,000 USD. 6A22, 12,000 USD. 6A23, 2-3 is 25,000 USD. And 6A2-4, 50,000 USD. And now I have no time to plot out these things. Some of you are very good at the numbers. Type it down in the chat box there, okay? 3,000, 6,000, 12,000, 25,000, and 50,000 USD. That's how it goes, okay? Now, so for 12 9.5, so there are us. This is in another occasions, but it's actually not different kind of there's no 2 payments, actually 1 payment. It's just that this is in Malaysia, so we show it 184,000 ringgit. That one is another international convention, so they show it in USD, but actually you get paid only once, right? So yeah, so that's when we become 2-4, but it's not just us. Bryce Chow also become a -4 in 2018. So Bryce became a -4 in 2018 also. Now, if you all know Bryce's story, his story is an amazing story. How many of you always thought that only those people can do? They might have 4 hands, 6 legs, 3 tongues, But this story does not apply to Bryce. When Bryce and me, we met for the first time, 6 years ago, he asked me, Mr. Chin, how can I do this business? And I asked him back, are you sure you want to do it? Now, the left-hand side is a much older photos, but I can tell you the left-hand side photos he is in a good condition. He has already been drinking Kangen water for about, I think, a couple of years already. So he is actually quite healthy. Because when I first met him, he was really, really weak. Second stroke, he basically cannot work like normal people. 6 o'clock, he has to get home. He cannot drive long distance. KL, anyway you go is called long distance. Okay, anyway it's more than half an hour. So he couldn't do that, and he cannot do demo. Whatever that you think, hey, if you want to do this business, you got to learn how to do demo. He cannot. But he asked me, can I do this business? And I asked him back, are you sure you really want to do this business? He said yes. Okay, I remember at that time I told him one thing, and he really did it. I say, Bryce, if you want to succeed in this business, you need to learn how to do this like a business. So Bryce talked to me that day. He says, well, I don't have any other business. This is the only business that I'm doing. He said, no. I said, a lot of people come in, they want to make big money. They say they want to make big money, but they come in, their attitude is worse than a worker, worse than a coolie. I say, when you come in, you need to treat it like a real business. When you treat it like a real business, you run your business with dedication, with commitment, you run it with business mindset. You just don't just look at the immediate results, you will look long term. And this is how Bryce is. He went his way. He is not a trainer. He can't come online to give training, but he is always behind every trainings. He was supporting people. He was there to make sure other people did well. You see, that is how you do Kangamoto business. You do not need to be like Sifu Chin, Sifu Nicholas, Sifu Belinda, or looks very handsome, or looks beautiful, and come online and speak very well. Now everyone can do your business differently, and yet you can still successful. So for Bryce, how he becomes successful? By helping other people, by motivating other people, by assisting other people to do their best. And that's how he make it, right? So now, not only that, and within our group here, we will have Nori and also Zahid. This couple is another amazing story because they actually probably represents about 85% to 9%, 90% of the whole Malaysia's Bumiputra market. They are actually running about 85 to 90% of the whole market volume right now. So they also become dashboard. Now, do you know that? So in our team there, so apart from me and Lizzo, we have Bryce, and we have Zahid and Nori also a dash 4. Guess who will be the next dash 5 first? Actually, the answer is surprise. The answers are not with the people who can speak best. This is not with the leaders or like trainers, no. But out of these 3 team, the first one to be going to be the next dash 5, it will be Bryce. It will be Bryce. Now, my friend, isn't this amazing? If you look at a business like this, even though you may have your restrictions or your handicaps. Now, my friend, if you are looking at this, you may feel that you may have that handicap. Doesn't matter. Maybe you feel that you are a housewife. I think you cannot do. Maybe you feel that you don't have many friends. You can't do this. Maybe you may say that, okay, you never speak in the public before. How are you going to be successful? But I've just show you. You doesn't need to be a trainer. You doesn't really need to be really good in speaking in order to succeed. Out of our 3 teams, Bryce will be the next one who will win dash 5. Now, what about us? Like me, I am a Bryce upline. So what happens if Bryce is a dash 5 faster than me? Now, the answer is this. You congratulate me, I'll be making a little bit more money every month, right? But it's okay. This business is not like in traditional business. Have you ever heard the Sifu that teach the student? They all, out of 10, let's say got 10 steps, right? He only teach 9 steps. Have you heard this before? The Sifu only teach 9 steps. 1 step he'll never teach because he doesn't want the murid or the student to be better than him, right? But no, in our business, even Bryce will be faster promoted to dash 5 to me, but it's a good news to me also. And basically, he doesn't. The company will not take him away from your organizations. So if you can find someone that is better than you into this business, I tell you, that is the key of the business. That is how we should be doing the business. Find those people that is better than you to come online, right? Now, so this photo was taken because the 3 groups of us, we were selected to represent INAJIC to this Direct Selling Association of Malaysia. I think it's 2019, and we were, all 3 of us, we were taken as to take this Outstanding Entrepreneur Award in 2019 by Direct Sales Association of Malaysia. So that was an honor itself, because this is a national event. The ministers were there, and we were representing INAJIC in this. Okay, now, so apart from the 3 dash 4 here, we have a lot of dash 3s here also. This is Evan Wong. Evan Wong was is in Sabah. Okay, he was the top of a very famous unit trust company. He was the top manager, but now he is no more with that company ever since he started his Kangen water business. So he's a dash 3. Apart from him, we also have Alfred. Alfred is now also a dash 3, and very soon he will become another dash 4 in our team. So Alfred, if you know him, he is very famous in INAJIC, not just in Malaysia, because sometimes Alright, so we have a lot of this kind of singers there. Then we have our dash 3. Have you heard of the word say change your water, change your life? Okay, but for her, there's a new definition. Can anyone type down there? Change your water, change your what? Anyone knows when it comes to Dorcas? Change your water, change your what? Change your condo is correct. She changed the condo. She changed the car also. But I like the one, Khairul Zamin and Elisha and Louis. Change your water, change your face. How many of you want to look like her? How many of you want to change your face after drinking Kangen water? You know, so first of all, you have the better complexion from inside out, you know. Then later on you see, okay, and also when you are always constantly worried about money, how beautiful can it be? You know that many people feel very tired from inside. You don't want. You want a business that you can make money, but at the same time you have fulfillment. You can help other people. Now, so she is a dash three. Then we also have Sifu Mualim. He is also a dash three. Now Sifu, 2 years ago when he started the business, he was doing this part time. I think he is the only person in our in Najik. No one asked him, "Hey, when are you coming full time?" Nobody asked him. You know why? Because he is a GM of a public listed company. Yeah, public listed company. He is a GM. Okay, cars, house, everything is by a company, and his money really, really big salaries. But yet he saw the potential in Najik. He actually saw it because he is going into retirement in 2 years' time. So he was thinking what to build. Now, if you want to go retire, what are you trying to build? Any one of you here, you're thinking about building for your retirement? Now, many people do like this. They work for their whole life, and then when they retire, they withdraw their EPF, take out the money, and open the restaurant, open whatever, throw it into a business, which you have no guarantee of succeeding. But Saiful Mualim, he is in the business world for so many years. He is sharp. He look at Kangen, he said, this is a business that I can do. I can even build right now. It doesn't have to wait for me to retire. I can build the business right now. So he built the business. He became a dash three. He retired. But then he was again roped back in because of his expertise. He was roped back in by the public listed company. Instead of GM, now he's the advisor to them. But he is still in this Kangen water business. Is still building together, right? So that's the beauty of it. You doesn't have to throw away the things that you're doing right now. You can always start at any time. Then we have Cairo and Marcelina, both of them are engineers. Again, change your water, change your face, change your water, change your face. You see, they all brighten up. So they are these three. Through them, they bring in a lot of top people. So I'll show you later on, okay? Now, I'll show you all the stage three first. Now, then the other one is Chin, Chui, Yuan. There is Jennifer. And this is especially surprising, especially encouraging. You know what? Every one of them, I want to show you their photos with the money, right? So only last night, I suddenly remember, I said, Jennifer, do you have any photos where you hold a check? Last night, I text her. She answered me this morning. Yeah, I forgotten. You know what? She was up-ranked last year during the pandemic. Together with Sifu Dorcas Boo, change your water, change your face. Both of them are also up-ranked last year during the pandemic, where everybody is locked down at home. They naik pangkat, they up-ranked. That's why they don't have the check, because last year we don't have any big seminars. We can show you their check. If not, they will be very happy to go online and go on stage and took the photo. No, but both of them are up-ranked last year in the midst of pandemic. Isn't that wonderful? Isn't this what you want to do? You want a business that can sustain the test of time, sustain the test of pandemic? Isn't this what you want? How many people would you? I hope not, but is it possible that in the near future, in the next 5 years, 10 years, there may be another wave of COVID-20 or whatever? Could it come again? Then the world go into lockdown? Is it possible? Ask yourself. Because why? In the last 10, 20 years, how many numbers SARS, SARS, H1N1, all those things, it was never heard of in 20 years ago. No, but they are right now so common, Okay, so that is Jennifer. And Jennifer, she is a beautician. Before she started Kangen business, but through her business, she also bringing some other things. For example, this is Sharon Wong. Sharon Wong, so those are the dash three. Now these are the 2-2, right? They are the astro singers, astro celebrities. Is this? Let me see. Is this a photo or is it a video? Okay, it's a photo. If not, you'll be hearing her sing again. They are the astro winners. through Sharon actually brought in Marcus, Murray Edmonds. Those are all our astro singers. Okay, I think we have about astro singers, about 8 astro singers there. Now, when we say astro singers, they are on stage. They are winners. They are winners. They have received awards before. Those are the kind. They are not just participants. They're winners, right? She also bring in Chang Gammo, which is our beautiful Langloi. Husband is rich. Husband is rich. So no one actually expected her to do this business, Mei Chang. But yet she came in and do this business. Why did she want to do this business? And the husband is very rich. Her husband runs a very successful audit or accounting company. Why does he need? Because she see the value that it brings to other people. That's why she come in and do the business. Yeah. Okay. Also, we have KKJ Enterprise, which is Sifu Chua. Sifu Chua is another 2-2. Okay. And Sifu Chua recently is he is now the Lion Club Sarawak side Zone 3 chairperson. So he is now in this business. Of course, he brought the business to Dennis. Dennis, you have heard him speak already. Dennis is a top in Nirvana before, but right now he's also full-time running the Kangen business. So apart from them, there are many other 2-2s. The other one is Norazian. I believe she's online also, Norazian. And you have heard her stories, Norazian. Her story is another amazing one. Norazian survived cancer, has done 22 times of chemotherapy, plus another 20 times of radiotherapy. Yet today, she is cancer-free. Yet today, she was all over the world. She has downlines. She has business partners all over the world. Isn't that amazing? Now, whenever she comes online, she comes, and when she share her testimonies, I always like to remind one thing. I say, don't just talk about the cancer testimonies, because that cancer story only talks about one part. Change your water, change your health. But it was because of Kangen water, the business. So not only that he's gained back his good health, but now she's supported the 3 girls, single-handedly supported the 3 girls to go university, to go for further their studies. Isn't that amazing? I remember I went to the house in what you call it, Balik Pulau in Pinampang, in Phuket, in Penang, Balik Pulau, just to look at that house, because there's testimony of how God is so good to her, because she actually has no money. She cannot take any loan anymore, but with the money that she slowly to earn every month from Inajik, she built a bungalow up 400,000, brick by brick, all cash. She built a house. So that's what I like about all these stories. Change your water, change your life, not just health. Yeah. Okay. Through her also, and through Maslina later on, Dr. Azmi came in, and this is Dr. Azmi. He's Indonesian now. He's born in Miri, but he's in Indonesia. But he is also has businesses in Dubai. So this is taken in Dubai because when we are in Dubai, he came and picked us up. In his Rolls Royce, and there we are in his Rolls Royce. So we were there today with Zahid Nori. We went there and speak to his team. Okay, and this is a photo that he has taken together with Abang Johari, which is the Chief Minister of Sarawak, and he introduced him Kangen water, and he was drinking Kangen water. Abang Johari. Okay, and then you have our -2s. We have our -2 here, and Nicholas and also Belinda, and they have 2 accounts, both of them -2. Now have I told you that actually you can run this business with more than 1 account? Sometimes you only notice that people 1 account, right? But do you understand that when you have 2 accounts, when husband and wife working together, and they have 2 accounts, they actually have double income? And these couples, they are both in the business, get double income. Right? Then we have Yvonne Ma. Yvonne Ma is also a 6A2. And then we have Jillian. Jillian is also a new 682. So out of the 8 speakers that you see from our posters this round, out of the 8 speakers, actually all of them combined together, we have made much more than 20 million ringgit over the years. Oldest is me. I'm working this in 9 years already, but the youngest is in Jillian. Jillian is only in this business for 2.5 years, but yet she has already made about million ringgit. Now, I know money side is a bit sensitive, but we are very daring. Sometimes we just share with you. It's not just to boast, but you must understand that what is possible, what is not possible. When we share these stories to you, we are not saying that you will make the same amount of money, but we are saying that anyone can do it. We are not saying that everyone can do it, because I don't think everybody wants it. A lot of people say I want it, but will not come in to do. But what about you? Do you really want it or not? If you want it, you can. You can. Now, these are the testaments of our groups or the people that we have. Now, out of our total group right now, we have actually, if you say 6A is someone who has earned 300,000 or more, 6A, we become a 6A is you earn about 300,000, right? The total commission, right? In our team right now, we already have more than 320 of the 6As. Okay, so this is last year, 2020, the whole Enagic, the top 3 achievers for the Dash 4, and you can see there are 3 of us here. We are from True Health 9.5 group, so we are the top 3 in the whole of Enagic. Okay, so this is in Enagic Malaysia. Okay, the top 3s are all from True Health 9.5, and the top 3 of the 682-2s. The first 2 are also from 12. Now, there's Kenny Chan. I forgot to put his photo there. Kenny Chan, okay, and Kenny Chan under Alfred's team, and also Chua. These are the 2 top -2 achievers, right? Then about the 682 achievers, then you have Winnie, then you have Timothy. Timothy is actually my brother and my another account. So these are the 682 achievers. So if you look at the top 9 photos here, there are 3 sets of achievers with 3 photos each, right? So altogether there are 9 slots here. 8 of them are from True Health 9.5 team. So there is a nutshell of who we are. Now in this, I just want to bring out one point. It is not just 1 or 2 people who made it. Basically, that question is this: if these people can do it, they are normal people. If they're saying that so many people can do it, even young people, even those people just joined 2 years also can make it. The question is, do you want to do it or not? Now, okay, so right now we still have a little bit of time. I'm going to invite 2 friends here. They are going to tell their stories, short stories, and to share with you how they actually joined Water. Now, I have personally selected 2 friends that are considered juniors, okay, because you are already seeing this morning. Wow, the speaker very good. You know how they? Okay, they are like with people with 3 tongues. 6 hands. Okay, like that. But we actually selected 2 really relatively new people to come and share the story. So the first one is Leon. Then after that will be Cheryl, right? Okay. Leon, are you there?
Hi, Sifu, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Okay, I can hear you, Leon. Would you like to share with us your story? Okay,
Sure,
I'll
no
pass to
problem.
you. Yep.
Thank you for giving me a chance. Hi, thank you, Sifu. Hi, everyone. My name is Leon from Sabah, KK. Okay, now my short 3-minute story. Okay, I was in the printing industry for more than 11 years and was well established in this line in Sabah. But what I don't like about this previous business is that every month I had to worry about repayments, so my machine loans and other expenses. So throughout the 11 years, I also had to reinvest with new machine in order to keep up with the new technology. All right. So I guess the worst thing that I hate the most is that I have no time for my family and even for myself. So because I always have to do overtime until late nights when sales order were high and even full. So, and most of the time when I reach home, my three boys, my whole family was already asleep for the past, 11 years. So, and I don't have any time to think and even do a good planning for for our future, for the family, because I had to work, or else I will not sustain every month in that business. So sometimes I felt like I am just like a worker for my own company. So, but then 2 years ago was a turning point for me and my family, because I finally sat down and took a even closer look at Enagic business from this patented business system. For the first time, I saw opportunity really to make extra income and even have a dream to build a new passive income for my future retirement. So during the time, I make close to 300,000 ringgit just as a sun timer, like what Sifu Nicholas say, a suka timer. All right, and this happened even during COVID lockdown last year. All right, so 5 months before lockdown last year, I actually sold away that printing business, and I'm very glad even until now that I don't have any investment commitments and liabilities to bear, you see. So that is really thank God. Okay. So today, I am not the only one to make a good income. In fact, I introduced this Enagic business to my family clan, okay? And together we make almost 1 million ringgit, all right? So I am a 6A right now, and I am a one quarter way to become a 6A too. So my target dream for this year will be to become a 6A2-3. So in other words, I want to produce at least 14 business partners to make their own 300,000 ringgit and become 6A themselves. So now I would like to take this opportunity to say thank you to my lovely wife, Lily. Thank you for leading me to see this business. All right. And this is a very fantastic business. And I know that you were once a great businesswoman, but because although now you are sacrificing your time for our lovely family, as my housewife, in order to bring up our three boys. But when our boys were ready to be independent, I think that would be the right time for you to come in to Alma into this business. All right. Next, I would like to say thank you to my brother Brandon, my two sisters, Joanne and Jean, my brother-in-law also, which is my direct Johnson, and my family clan. All right. Thank you guys for your trust in me to come into this business. So far, our clan, our total incomes is almost 1 million ringgit. It's just a start, I tell you guys. So in 5 to 10 years down the road, prepare yourself, guys, to receive even more. That will be even 10 to 20 times more than what we have right now. All right. Lastly, I would like to say thank you to Sifu Chin, Liesel, Julian, and all my business partners out there. And of course, thank you, Enagic, for this great platform. And last but not least, all glory to God. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Leon. Thank you, Leon.
Thank you.
How many of you were once like that? You thought you were stuck somewhere. You thought life is going to be like that already. Whatever dreams that you have, you already throw it away. How many of you were once like that? So yeah, but for Leon, they give us an opportunity. See, the opportunity is to choose. When you are not being presented with the ability to choose, you no choice. A lot of us, we just live our life following the flow, whatever it comes. Yeah. Hey Sarah, Sarah, whatever will be, will be. That is the song that many people are singing, but not for Leon. He took the step for the family. And how many of you really feel like, hey, wow, direct sales, direct sales that I have to look for my brother, sister, all this, they all help me. Not Leon, not the whole family, the clans from his side and the wife's the side of from the wife, they're all coming in and doing the business together and making money together. Isn't that possible? Isn't it beautiful, right? Okay, so the next one I'm gonna introduce is Charlene. I saw you, Charlene. Charlene here got amazing stories. I'll let her talk to you. Okay. Okay, Charlene, come. You share with us your story.
Thank you, Sifu Chen. Yes, I think between Leon and I am the really newbie. Okay, I'm not even saying yet. I'm really new in this business. Okay, so just a little bit of background from myself. I'm a mother of 3. We're doing the business together with my husband. But before that, I'm actually a science graduate. I started my career as a zoologist researcher, and then I moved into the education line. I was teaching in a private school, homeschool as a science and maths teacher for more than 10 years. And then 5 years back, I decided to be a stay-at-home mom. Okay, so my husband became the sole earner for the family. My husband works in the sound and light industry, so he's running his own rental company, and we are doing okay financially, care Sarah kind of thing. Okay. However, when MCO came along, oh my goodness, we were greatly affected because sound and light industry, event industry took a big hit as all events were cancelled. So whatever little savings that we have, it was really depleting very, very quickly. All the book events that he had were all cancelling one by one. No events means no pay. Hello. So can you imagine or not? We're sweating left, right, and center. Okay. Imagine the frustration and how worried we were because we still have 3 kids with us, not just the 2 of us. And I remember praying to God that I'm willing to do anything. I even suggested to my husband that I will go back to work as a tutor, perhaps, okay? Make char siu at home, okay, to sell. Anything lah, Lo and behold came Nick and Bell. Actually, we knew them when long time, 16 years ago, but we didn't really keep in touch. But they came and they introduces the Kangen business. They introduces Kangen water and the business. At the beginning, I was really skeptical about the MLM business, about direct selling. I'm not a salesperson. I'm a teacher. But when they explained the business module to me and my husband, we were very amazed, and we jumped at the opportunity quite quickly. Within the first month, we managed to earn 5-figure income. Needless to say, we were blown away. And I realized that this is actually an answer to my prayer. This is an answer to my prayer. 9 months down the road, we are currently a 4A, okay? And we are completely in love with this business. We love that there is no stock keeping, there's no quota to fulfill, there's no dropping in rank, and we get to work in our own time, and we get to work from home with our children, work around with our time with our children, spending time with them. In fact, the more we learn about the business, the more exciting it becomes, and the more we are truly in love with it. One of the major factors why we love this is because the product works. We truly believe in the product, therefore we are not ashamed to share it with everyone we know. The most rewarding feeling for us is not just the financial reward. Yes, financial reward is amazing, but it's when someone says, thank you for introducing this machine to us, and it has helped us tremendously. This is the most rewarding feeling for us, that we can bring an answered prayer to somebody's home, in someone's health, not just, and also financially. So we're really excited about our future, because with this business, we are really able to dream again. This business, I really thank God. I said, you know what? This allows me to dream again. I can start dreaming about my dream car, my dream home again, because this future in this business is so bright. There's no limit on how much we can earn. It is rewarded by our effort, not by the time that we put in. And right now, we are just giving our 110% effort to our better, brighter future for us and our children. Yeah, that's all from me. Thank you.
Thank you, Charlene. That was great. All right. Thank you, Charlene. Okay. All right. Okay, so just let me close this. Hey, Jonathan, show your face. Ah,
Hello, hi.
okay, good to see you. All right. Okay, all right. Okay. So, how many of you have prayed for open doors before? But do you know that praying for open doors are not enough? You got to do something, right? Many of the people prayed for open doors. They open and they take a look and they close it back. They are so happy to be in outside of the room. You know why? You know why? Because the reason is like this. If you open, if you see it, you want to walk in. If you want to walk in, you have to first walk out from your past. Maybe you have some disappointments before, maybe you have some failures before, maybe you have you have no confidence in yourself, but you got to take out the courage. You got to trust. You got to trust somebody. You got to trust a friend. You got to trust God. Yeah, once you pray, you got to take out the courage and open the doors, not just take a look, but walk in by walking out from your previous doors, right? So I want to close it here. Okay, thank you so much for all of you to come and stay right until the end. Every time I say this, whoever stay until the end are the winners. But the true winners are those people who take what you call take the stake. Yeah. Okay. But before I close, I want to share one areas with you. Okay. One questions that may be in your mind. You'll be asking this: am I here at the right time? Is the timing correct now? Now, today, you already look at 4 areas. Number 1, company. Can you tell me, are you okay with this company or not? 47 years old, Japanese company or international. Are you okay? Maybe you want to wait for another 13 years until the company is like 60 years old. Then you feel that it is very strong. Then you want to come in later. Are you okay or not? Type in the chat box, okay? Type in the chat box. Are you okay when the company is like 47 years old? Do you think it is already strong enough to support you and my dreams? Okay. Okay. Right. Number 2, B. What about the product? Are you okay with the product? Are you okay when after so many years we have been taking supplements and more supplements, whatever it is, and now suddenly you know that, hey, by drinking water, we can also have good health. It may not solve all your problem, but remember your body 70% is water, 30% is food. And yet we are so good with all the vitamins, the 30%. We always forgot about 70%. But today onwards, you, for your family's sake, you take the water seriously, take care of the 70% of your body, and now you teach other people to do the same thing. Do you think it is good? Do you think it's good when you have a business, a product like that? Would you like the ideas that this product is a medical device, so that when you talk to your friends, you look them in their eyes, it's okay if you don't want to get the machine now, but it is something really good. So when you tell them, you don't need to shy away from them. It's up to them whether they want it or not. But you are giving them a good thing. You're giving them a solution for the next 20 to 25 years. Would you like an idea like that? A business that has no or very little competitors. It's all about you and your friends. It's about you educating your friends in it. What about this? Do you like our business? Because our business is not about selling the machines. It's not about selling a product, but it's also selling a dream to our friends. It's about selling a dream to Shirlene. It's about selling a dream to Leon when they already thought that no more dreams, but now you give them hope again. And this business is something that is long term. Co-host, help me. Right? Okay, so would you like an idea like that or not? That is the business plan. Something that can make you good money right now. So at least you know that you're not in vain. I don't mind working hard, but I don't like to work in vain. You know what is work in vain? That means you put in the effort, but you don't see the result. You don't see the money coming in. No, we want to see our returns, right? But yet, at this business is something long term. Or would you like to see something that is that you can get support? Do you like the idea that we already have 326 A's in our group? Do you like the idea? Do you like the idea to see there is a business that many people make it, not just one or two, not just the speakers, but many people can make it? Would you like an area like that? Okay. Now, if you like this area, these 4 areas, now what else? What else? That maybe still in your mind, you're still thinking, maybe there's one. Am I here at the right timing? Am I too late already? Because like Sifu Chin, you're already here 9 years. Other people, they are here many years already. Am I right? It's the right timing or not? Now, timing is everything. Yes. Since 2012, Inajik Malaysia has sold over 80,000 machines. Okay. So I'm giving you the facts. Okay. Now, facts. 80,000 machines. Do you know how many populations are there in Malaysia? We have 32 million populations, people in Malaysia. Let's take 4 to a family. 4 to a family means 8 million. 8 million families. So you do a calculation. You take the 80,000 machines sold over 8 million families. What do you get? So how many families, 1 out of how many families would you have one Kangen machine? Anyone? Can you help me? Yes, 1 out of how many families would you have one Kangen machine? You go to how many houses would you get one Kangen machine there? Not 10. I heard someone tell me 10. No one. Okay, how many families? You go into every house. You go to how many houses would you see one Kangen machine there? No, for 80,000 over 8 million, it is 1%. That means 1 over every 100 houses. 1 in 100. 1%. 1% means 1 in 100 houses. 100 houses. So many of you say, hey, my friends has heard about it. Yes, they have heard about it, but they don't know what is Kangen water. Just like you and me, many of us here in this room, many of us, we heard about it, but we don't know. We heard about it, people are making money, but we don't know. We don't know how many people are making money. We heard about it, but we don't know. That is the truth. Many people have heard about it. And the 99% of the market, they heard about it, but don't know what is it. If they want to do this business, the 1% has to go and talk to them. My friend, you and me, we are in the 1%. We're in the 1%. If you and me, we decided to do nothing, then the rest of the 99% of the Malaysians, they will not heard about Kangen water. Every time there is sickness, they will not think about water. They will be thinking about supplements, or they'll be thinking about hospitals. You remember medical care. They will not know what is healthcare. They will not know what is prevention of cancer. They will not know, but they will know to buy insurance, because just in case anyone got cancer, immediately they will ask, oh, luckily I got buy insurance. Now I can pay for my chemo or whatever, all those kind of things. That 99% of the Malaysian markets needs you and me to talk to them. By the way, if I say 1% is correct or not, I would want to tell you again, 1% is not correct. Why? It's like this. I am talking about families, 4 in 1. That means only 80,000 households, they have a Kangen machines. But I am not talking about offices. What about offices? Can every offices have a Kangen water machine there? What about schools? What about every families there? Can you have more than one machine? Can you have one Kangen machine and 2 more harness bars, the bath machines like I have in my house. You are welcome to come to my house if you want to bath in the harness bar. All right. Can we have more than 1 machine? Yes. My house will have 3. I'm not okay. There are many houses I have seen 4 or 5 machines there. Kangen machines, and then have harness bars or whatever, all those things. What about supplements? Do you know Enagic has supplements? But yes, we seldom talk about it because it's so easy to talk about water. Okay, so that when we talk about water, we talk about Kangen, right? Then our supplements come in later. What about this? Okay, I have 5 minutes left. Let me just show you 1 photo, and we will stop here. Let me just show you 1 photos. Okay. Oops. Everyone who comes to Kangen business, you have someone that you want to thank. I also want to thank my friend who is instrumental for me to start the business. His name is where's the photo? Can you see? Right, his name is Raymond. 9 years ago, he is the one that called me up. And I am just like many of you. I say, bro, Raymond, I have no interest. But he's very passionate on me. He knows that when I say I have no interest, that is because I don't know anything about Kangen water. I am like the 99% of people. Oh, I heard about it already, but I'm not interested. So he is the one that encouraged me. He is the one that asked me, have you watched a video before? No, I said, no, I'm not interested. Have you watched a video or not? I say, I'm not interested. Then he asked, have you watched a video or not? I say, what video? And it was in the hotel room. From his computer, I watched my first Kangen video, which is a very old documentary how Japan hospital was using ionized water in the hospital. That was the first time I noticed that it's not a water filter. That was the first time, right? Now, but what happened is this. Something happened to him. Something happened to him 4 5 years ago. I remember we were doing a training in Kota Kinabalu, and after the training, straight away both of us we flew to KL for another training that we're going to do the next day, right? The next day we're going to do another training. Okay, I'm a man, so I cannot diversify. I got to do one thing at one time. Okay. All right. Okay. Now I can talk. Okay. Now then he met an accident, and here he is. He is no more normal. He cannot work like normal again. That is Raymond. He couldn't work. He had operation on the brain twice, cut off part of the right brain. So I think it's 2015 March. So today is about 6 years already. He cannot. But you know what? For the past 6 years, the wife Wendy is just a very normal housewife. He don't know anything about Kangen water business. But Wendy don't know anything to do with Kangen water business. But yet Wendy has never worried about money. You know what? Raymond, just before the accident, I remember very vividly, Raymond told me this. He said, Chin, when you do this business, you want to grow very fast. You want to get in many people to come and do the business, but you also want to grow the business deep. You go down and help other people. Now, she said you go down and help other people. Why? Because you want to build your business strong. And this is what he says. I said, Chin, your children are still young. If anything happened to you and Liesl, your children are being taken care of. My children are grown-ups. They know what to do. They are very good in their business, which is IT. They are very good. So it's okay. I don't worry about them. But your children is different. So this is what he tells me, you know. I was like, okay. Since he said like that to me, oh, okay, fine. Yeah, I heard it. I heard you, but nothing. But this is what happened to him. And when this happened to him, he cannot work. but he is already 682-3. So you know what? Every month, Wendy is receiving about 10,000 US dollars from the company because of the work Raymond has done in the past 3 years. Now Wendy can continue to enjoy the fruits in the next, I don't know, 20, 30 years, or even continue as long as the company is around. Wendy is going to continue to take the fruits what Raymond has already planted in the past. This is the house that they moved to a new condo with a nice view. They are seeing actually with a nice view to see the straight. That is that side is actually Johor on that side of the place. You know, so I remember when I went there, I've been there a few times. That was 2018. This is 2019. And this Noli and Zahid, they were with us. We go and visit him again. He's getting better, but yet he still cannot work. By the way, Noli and Zahid, you're here, right? Wendy just sent me Raymond's photo. No, no, not photo. Not photo. I just talked to Raymond on video call, and Raymond said this: "We see you in Kota Kinabalu." I have to listen to it 3 times. Then after that, I remember I can hear what he says. We see you in Kota Kinabalu. You know, that was amazing. Now, but he is now financially freedom. How many of you would you? I don't mean you like this lah. How many of you like the idea that your children is being taken care of? That your family is being taken care of. This is amazing, right? Now, what is even more amazing is this. When I was there, this is the first visit in 2014. 2015. When the first visit, I was in this Christmas time. I was there, and I come into the house. There was a big basket there. And Wendy told me, "Hey, this basket is from Inajik." I said, "Wow, that's very good." The Inajik Malaysia manager came, right? Yeah, the manager came. The manager says it was Mr. Oshiro's give instruction for them to send a fruit basket to Raymond. And Mr. Oshiro tell the manager, it was a Japanese manager at that time. So tell the manager, make sure that Raymond's account is being taken care of every month. He's getting paid. He's getting paid. My friends, how many of you like the way that you work in the company that don't just talk about results, but they also talk about relationships like this? And this is up to you and me, whether we want to open the door and walk inside, and whether we want to tell our friends about this also. This seminar, thank you so much for coming. I want to stress this. When we design this seminar, which is called Project Millionaires, we don't just want to talk about money, but to attract people, we call it Project Millionaire. But it is about the true health, physical health, financial health, but the heart health. I think that is the most important of all. That was the most important. That was the fulfillment that we get in our business. And when we design this Project Millionaires, we want to design this not as a training, not just for you to come and learn. I know many of you have learned many things, but we want to design this so that next time you can always invite your friends to come in to look at the business, to have clarity, to have first clarity of the company, the Kangen water of the business, of our support. Then later on have clarity of what they want to do in their life. We are here to help them. The decisions will be theirs. The decision will be yours if you are first time here. If you're first time you are seriously thinking about business, you have the decisions. So I want to thank you all of you for coming. It is 4 minutes over time, but thank you. It was such a great time. Again, want to salute you all for taking time off to plan for your families. All right. Thank you so much.